Hey, I'm Kyle Herring, and the song is called Room. There's a story about a kid and a love he couldn't give, and I don't want to be like that. In my closet is a wreck, the drawers are all a mess, and his trash when you're around. And hey, what were you waiting for? Was there something I said or did? And hey, what were you looking for? Was there something I gave or denied? Here in this room is all that I want. That's where I found my broken heart. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Here in this room, yeah. There's a story about a girl that needs nothing in this world. You never know by the way she walks. And hey, what were you waiting for? Was it something I said or did? And hey, what were you looking for? Was there something I gave or denied? Here in this room is all that I want. That's where I found my broken heart. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Here in this room, yeah. Kiss me and tell me that there is nothing there at all, and I will gladly turn and walk away, yeah. Here in this room is all that I want. That's where I found my broken heart. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Here in this room, yeah. Here in this room is all that I want. That's where I found my broken heart. Stay where you are, stay where you are. Here in this room, yeah. Here in this room, yeah. Here in this room, yeah.
Hey, good evening, and welcome to this year's Travel and Leisure Auction. Here we are again. We're in this virtual world, something that I don't think any of us like, but as we're forced to be here, and we're going to make the best of it. We got a couple guarantees for you tonight. We're going to guarantee you're going to have a great time, have an opportunity to see a bunch of great items. You can be guaranteed that we're going to make a mistake tonight. This is going to be back and forth, front room, back room, cameras, ready, set, auction, this whole thing going on. Guarantee we're going to make a mistake, but the best part is that it's real, genuine, it's authentic, and we're excited to be with you. We want to thank Kyle for the introduction music. We're blessed to have so many great musicians who have supported Lebanon Family Health over the last few years. And once again, Kyle's with us, and you'll hear his music throughout this evening. None of this is possible without sponsors, and we are so blessed once again to have UPMC Pinnacle as the underwriting sponsor for this evening. We're going to get a chance to hear from them later on as they're enjoying their party basket, which you'll actually have an opportunity to bid and win one of those items later on. We had a couple general overviews, things that are important for you to know on Facebook Live. We'll be having comments, and you'll be able to chat back and forth with the team here at our beautiful studio, if you will. They'll be able to provide you some answers to your questions that you might have, links to get you to Ready Set Auction where we want you to go bid, bid, bid. We were already looking at some of the items, and folks here are getting outbid, and we want to make sure that we are running those prices up and raising some funds here for Lebanon Family Health. So we have a couple hard stops tonight that are important for you to know. When we're in the live environment, I can lean over to Vicki or Kim and say, hey, let's do this next auction item, and then we'll close the table, and we'll close that table at 7:35. Well, guess what? That doesn't happen in this electronic world. So at 7:30 this evening, we will have the first round of closures of items. So we want to make sure that you are checking out those items, the ones that are going to close at 7:30. There will be another one at 8 o'clock. It's completely automatic. So at 7:30, it's gone. 8 o'clock, it's gone. So we'll highlight those. We'll try to do some reminders, but based upon where we're at, we may not get to that. So we're reminding you now, make sure that you get to that item that you want. For example, Chef on the Go, which we're going to talk about here in just 1 second. We are actually at Simone down here in downtown Lebanon between 8th and 9th Street. If you've never been in this building, you are missing out because this is spectacular, beautiful downtown Lebanon architecture. Actually, I try to come up with a couple really good jokes throughout the night, and I just used the restroom, and the tissue box says, back at you. So I'm dying for the spot that I can say right back at you tonight. I hope somebody's laughing out there. Probably not, but all right, that'll be my only joke for the night, no promises. So let's just talk about some of the auction items. Again, one of these that's going to end at 7:30. A hard stop at 7:30 is Chef on the Go with Becky Bridey. And this really, I think, needs zero conversation introduction. If you have had an opportunity, A, to have Becky's delicious food, you know how good it is. If you've ever won this auction item in the past, you know how good it is. And this first part says a TLA favorite. It is absolutely a favorite of this community in general. But this would be we will provide a four-course meal for up to 8 people, either delivered or prepared in your home. You got to be COVID sensitive, right? So we can either get it to your door or be happy to come in and prepare it in your home. Featuring crab cakes and filet mignon, in a bottle of red wine and a bottle of white wine. So again, Chef on the Go, Becky Bridey. This auction item is auction item number 2. It ends at 7:30 p.m. on the dot. So there's just a couple things. We want to also let you know that we're going to be doing door prizes throughout the evening, and winners will be announced throughout the evening. Now this is going to be a little tricky, right? So A, you have to be with us. So if you're not with us, you're not going to be able to be entered in. Everybody's name has been put into the basket. We're going to draw a name. When that name is drawn, we're going to announce your name, but you must comment on the Facebook feed which item that you want, and it's a first come, first serve. So when we say somebody's name that we pulled it out of the hat, you comment, you say what you want, you get first come, first serve. So pay attention to that. If you have questions, please comment down below, and somebody will get back to you. So now we're getting so good at this whole virtual world, they've given me a co-host. I don't know if that's good or bad. It could be taken that I've moved up and get a co-host, or maybe I've done so poorly over the years that they found they need to get somebody else in here. But anyway, this co-host needs no introduction, particularly for the travel and leisure auction. We're going to get a chance to sit down and talk to Deb a little bit later. But I want to introduce Deb Giggert. She is in the back room, so we're going to send you back to the back room where she is going to talk about one of our other items that is going to end at 7:30. We're at 7:08. We've got just 22 minutes to get your bid in, but we'll send it back to Deb, and Deb can go over her item.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the back room. We have an array of some of our items up for bid. We don't have everything here. Everything is included in the auction catalog. What I'm going to do during the course of the evening is just talk about a couple of the auctions that are available. Let's start over here. This is an interesting item. It's called a kiwi crate. There are 3 of them. Activity, and here we have creating a disc launcher. This is an arcade, and down here we have My Body and Me. These are amazing. They have them for all ages. My grandson loves the koala crates, they're called, but these are kiwi crates, ages 5 to 8. Amazing. You're going to love them. Also, let's go over here. This amazing package is a collapsible laundry bag, storage bag. You can use it for anything. Contained within, we have a king-size comforter, king-size sheets. These are from Land's End. The longer you have them, the more they're washed, the softer they become. 2 bath sheets, hand towels, washcloths. I'll tell you, you are going to think that you are in luxury with this particular package. Bid high, bid often. Next, we are going to talk about one of the final live auction items. This is a small plate party for 20. I am going to be your host for this. I had my first event this past summer. It went very, very well. The photos that you see on the auction catalog are actual items, photos from the party that we held this past August. What you're going to receive with this are small plates for up to 20 people. You're going to get coffee, tea, iced tea, lemonade, a signature alcoholic drink, desserts. If you want to include other alcoholic beverages, those are the responsibility of the buyer. What we're going to do is we are going to coordinate a date that works for you and for me. Love doing it. Had a great time doing it last year. So please bid that one up too. I'd be happy to host your party. Also, if you want me to host a game or two, I'll be happy to do that as well. All right. You heard Brian talk about the door prizes. They are displayed here. They are all numbered 1 through 12. As Brian said, please respond and respond with the item that you want. We have Prosecco, necklaces, little mini bags of cheer, clutches, vodka, Crown Royal, assorted beers. These are numbered 1 through 12. Okay. We're going to pull our first 3. My assistant, Kim. The first winner is Charlie Jones Jr. We're going to give Charlie just 1 moment to respond. Then we will pull a second name. While we're waiting for that, let me point out, you do see in the auction catalog, buy it now. This table right here, these items are already sold. So thank you to those purchasers. No response yet? All right, let's pull number 2.
Can you write number 1 there, please? So,
Dwayne Spencer.
timeless. Timeless Cafe.
Timeless Cafe. Are you watching, Dwayne? We will give him a moment. Let me show you this. This is a begin your bar. You have the instruments, how-to cocktails, an assortment of alcohol, martini glasses. I love this little holder. Do you all not? Great. And let's go for the 3rd prize. Hope Fioravanti. And while we're waiting for Hope, this for your caffeine fix. It's like heaven in a cup. This is compliments of Coldwell Banker, and this is coffee mugs, Go Cup, and an assortment of coffees. I see Hawaiian Kauai coffee. Okay, ladies? Okay. Did
Dwayne says pick for him.
pick for him?
Yes.
Oh my. Item number 4 is no longer available. Okay. Now we have a video which is going to teach us how to make a fantastic holiday video. I apologize. I have to stop. I have to thank and give a shout out to our sponsor, UPMC Pinnacle. So generous. And they have the ingredients for this particular drink in their sponsor watch party box. Brandy News is going to show us how to make Fireball apple cider sangria. Let's go to the video.
Today we are making a Fireball and apple cider sangria. So we're making a half recipe today, and if you wanted to make a full recipe, all you have to do is double all of the ingredients that I'm going to list. We're going to start with 2 to 3 apples, and honestly you can use any apple that you like here. I prefer a mix or variety of different options for color and taste purposes. We're going to have 2 cups of apple cider, a half a cup of Fireball cinnamon whiskey, 1 750 milliliter bottle of Pinot Grigio, or your choice of white wine, 2 cinnamon sticks, and 4 ounces of ginger ale, ginger beer, or even club soda. pouring the sangria, I highly recommend taking a few slices of your apples out of the sangria. I prefer a nice big goblet glass, but you can honestly pour it in anything you have on hand. Cheers to the travel and leisure auction. Bid high and bid often.
Okay, welcome back. How about that video of the mixologist Brandy showing us how to put some drinks together? But we're going to actually be going live with Anita DeLuca, who actually has all the ingredients, is preparing this, is doing this at her house as the director of operations for UPMC Pinnacle and our lead sponsor this evening. But before we go to them, we just want to get one last word in for one of our events. We got 7:19 on the clock, so we got 11 minutes, and the 7:30 items are going to end. And we wanted to share with you about Nemacolin Woodlands Resort. There's a 2-night stay. This auction includes a 2-night stay, including the tax and resort fees in the main building, Chateau Lafayette, or the sprawling Washington Town Home, and a $300 resort amenity credit. This site is tucked away in the Allegheny Mountains of Pennsylvania. Nemacolin is a 4-season playground nestled with 2,000 acres of beautiful Laurel Highlands. And we do have a quick 30-second video to show you what it's about. So we're going to go to that 30-second video, and we're going to come right back, and we're going to be on live here with Anita. Okay, we're back. And now, Anita, are you there?
I am. How are you?
I'm fantastic. You know what kind of stinks is that I've got a camera in my face with these big bright white lights, and I can't see your party.
Well, my party goers are all here. We've been having dinner and having the drink. As you can see, we've been through 2 pictures already.
That's why we're going to have you interview first.
Yeah.
Right? I think
No,
we
we're
have
having a great
recorded
time.
interview to do later with you. But so first off, thank you for UPMC Pinnacle and the sponsorship for this evening. I know the Travel and Leisure Auction Committee and Lebanon Family Health are so blessed to have your support. So thank you for that. So who do you got with you tonight?
Oh, a bunch of friends from the Lancaster area. Ben and Jim Rapier, and Wayne and Judy Bogrowski are here. And we enjoyed we ordered through Grubhub. Lancaster Family Health provided a great little basket for us. Love the tumblers, love the chewy pretzels, definitely. And just so glad, first of all, first and foremost, to be able to support Lebanon Family Health Services and all the great stuff they do in the community. As most people know, I'm a big fan of the October Breast Health Awareness Month, and just all the other great services they provide in the community.
Well, very cool. We had a couple of wheat thins and some cheese and some lemon water. Nearly as fun as what you got going on down there. But so we got all these auction items. You got anybody down there who wants to share what's on their mind, what they've got their eye on, and what they're trying to outbid everybody up here with?
Well, I'm not sharing. I've been outbid a couple times. I don't know. Does anybody else want to talk about what they're looking at? The Italian dinner. Wayne is betting against me for the Italian dinner. I don't know. I mean, come on.
There, I was walking in the back here, and there's some really, really great items. We don't even have all of them with us, but we talked about the Nemacolin. You can get out there, and I know you used to. I think you're still a golfer.
Yes. Yeah. You guys, Nemacolin's always a beautiful package. the board's offer with all the alcohols is, you can't beat that. I think the kids treasures are always a deal. And the jewelry, I usually try to get some jewelry, but I don't want to say that too loud because, like I said, I've been outbid a couple times already. So.
And probably my favorite part about doing it this way is that I don't have to read all the big words on those jewelry names because I always got that. That always put me in a panic attack. So, so you've got the party in a place package party box that you're working with right now, which had the items from Brandy's mixologist video, and we have one of those that's up for auction. Would you give it a thumbs up?
Definitely. You can see that this is the second picture, and it's empty. So definitely delicious.
Too cool. Well, we want to, obviously thank technology for allowing us to join up with you and share this time with you guys. We want you to go back, have fun, enjoy the rest of the evening. It's a little brisk out there, but what a gorgeous day, what a gorgeous night. A little bit better than the rain we had last night. Anita, thank you for joining us. Thanks for your sponsorship and your support of Lebanon Family Health, and we will see you on the other side.
Yep. Everybody bid often.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, as we said, thanks to Anita and thanks to UPMC and Pinnacle for their support. Once again, we can't thank Simone enough for having us here this evening. We have this beautiful facility. It's just a great collaboration for partners to come together and be able to support Lebanon Family Health. I'm going to slide it right back to the back again to Deb. She's going to feature a couple of the auction items back there and draw some more names for our door prizes. So, Deb.
Welcome back. I'd like to tell you next about a very interesting idea that I actually got from my daughter, keeping in mind party in place and virtual experiences. Napa Valley, as you all know, is one of the premier winemaking areas in the United States. So what we're going to do is we have a virtual wine tasting at the Bouchain Vineyards. What you're going to receive with this is 9 bottles of wine, 3 varieties, and you get 50 minutes with a host virtually at the winery. So the purchaser is going to make their arrangements directly with Bouchain Vineyards. Bouchain will overnight the wine to you. Now, you have options on this. You can either have all 9 bottles sent to one location and have a party for, say, 8 to 10, a tasting for 8 to 10. Or you can have one package. That would be 3 bottles of wine sent to 3 different locations, and you can have a Zoom virtual party. This is amazing, and I think it's going to be great fun for you. What is a travel and leisure auction without the toast from the board? We have, again, a wide assortment of alcohol here. We have party all set. Now, what you do not see here is the gift cards for restaurants and food, because those are included also, and that they are described in your auction catalog. So please look that over. Okay. Thank you to the board of directors for their contribution. In fact, I'm going to take this moment and say thank you to all of our donors. We appreciate it so much. Thank you. Now, we're going to go to a couple more door prizes. Thank you, Christina. Lucy Vasquez. Joy Meyer. While we're waiting for those responses, I want to show you a lovely little basket. This is from Maggie and Louise Creations. In your catalog, it's number 39. These are small batch handmade candle and bath products using all natural soy wax to create an even and clean burn while still throwing an amazing scent. The basket includes full-size products, lavender and sage soy candle, bar of coconut tree soap, apple harvest room spray, and chocolate mint body whip. I've tried them. You'll love them. Okay, any responses?
Lucy has replied. She hasn't given me her number yet, but she's on YouTube watching. And
Okay.
is very excited.
All right.
And also, Hope Sorrentino has replied. She would like item number 7.
Okay. Item number 7. Item number 7 is the Donna Karen leather and fur clutch. Okay, one more. Hans Zuckerman. And while we're waiting for that, we have un grande secchio blu. In Italian, that means big blue bucket. However, what this contains is a bottle of Castillo di Gabbiano Cavalieri di Oro Chianti, Classico Reserva 2016, Bertolli vodka sauce, Newman's Own marinara, Taste of Inspiration's butternut squash pasta sauce. I've never tried that. Antica Italia marinated artichokes, Gold Broad spelt organic egg noodles, Elky black olive tapenade, olive oil and balsamic caddy, and Urban Gourmet packaged for you to enjoy. Response from Hans.
No response from Hans. I know Lucy is watching, but I haven't gotten her number yet. Which item she would like to pick.
Okay, those are our 3 names.
We are still waiting to hear from Charlie Jones, Joy Meyer, and Hans Zuckerman.
Okay.
They have not replied, and Lucy will wait for a number.
Okay. Now, next, I think we have a video. Please allow me one moment to check the schedule. Yes, we have a video coming up. It is for all of our sponsors. And again, I've already thanked donors. I thank our sponsors so much for everything they do for Lebanon Family Health Services. So let's cut now to the video of our sponsors.
And hey, my love, how did we get so far so fast? Didn't notice the time
Okay, welcome back. Again, we enjoyed our sponsored video. And of course, we're very appreciative of the sponsors. We do have the 7:30 bidding that closed for Nemacolin and Small Plate. Both of those were won by bidder 187. Bidder 187, so congratulations. And then Chef on the Go is going to go out to bidder number 229. So thank you for your bids. Thank you for participating, and there's still more items out there for you to get back and bid on. Something we want to make sure we draw your attention to, this is always ahead, it's always an opportunity for you to, when you're all finished, if you were outbid, to still contribute to the travel and leisure auction. Where Lebanon Family Health does so many good things. We're going to get a chance to sit down with Kim Carter-Unbold, the CEO, just in a short bit, and talk about the impact it's made here in the Lebanon community. But it's so important for us to have the opportunity to make that impact. You make that possible through your contributions and your support. So please make sure you check out the catalog. There are varying levels from $50 to $1,000. They're all named, clearly named. You go in there, and if you don't get what you wanted tonight, please continue to contribute to Lebanon Family Health by clicking and donating through that mechanism. The next thing I want to talk about is the Leitzel scavenger hunt. This is an item that's going to end at 8 o'clock. Leitzel Jewelry Scavenger Hunt. Enjoy your own after hours private treasure hunt at Leitzel Jeweler. The winner will receive one clue at the end of the auction to embark on a quest through the store to find your treasure. Bring your friend or significant other for this private and socially distanced experience to figure out the clues that lead to one of 5 amazing pieces. You know, one thing that COVID has done is it made us be creative. And this is an experience like none other. If you get a chance to get into Leitzels, you get this clue, go on a scavenger hunt, you can get one of 5 amazing pieces. Again, this item is going to end at 8 o'clock, so we want to make sure that you get to that and bid often on that. So Leitzels is a local gem. We got another local gem. See, that wrote those jokes for me. That's not nearly as funny as a chew. But Wertz's Candy, right down the street, auction number 41. It's a travel leisure auction 2020 party bid for 6. I think my cameraman is saying that he wants to see the caramel corn video. He's going to get hungry. Nobody brought us caramel corn. But we are going to switch over. We got a quick 1-30-second video about Wertz's caramel corn making. So take a look.
Hi, my name is Chuck Wertz, and I'm 3rd generation of the Wertz family here at Wertz Candies in downtown Lebanon. We've been at it since 1931. It'll be our 89th year in December. My grandfather started it in December of 1931 at the height of the Depression. At that time, he had to barter with locals for basic ingredients like sugar, hard to find bread, and things like that. So he did what he had to do, had a tough time, made a go of it, and by God, we're still kicking. We are continuing the tradition of offering homemade quality products, much of it with Pennsylvania grown and made ingredients. Caramel corn is a time-tested, wonderful recipe that some of you will have the opportunity to taste. So we've been extremely proud of being in the Lebanon community all these years and for the support that we get from all of the residents of this county and community.
All right, so we're trying to figure out who's going to make a caramel corn run now that that video is over. It was going to be Kim, but it's time for her interview. So
I'll do it when I'm done.
welcome.
Thank you. Good to see you, Brian.
And we get to do this every so often, and I'll try to stick to some of the script, but we'll throw some other questions in there. You've practiced all these, but so I would imagine everybody's watching those. Incredible was wonderful leader in our community. So tell us about Lebanon Family Health and things that are important for folks out there.
Sure, my pleasure. Well, Lebanon Family Health has been in our community since the early 70s. We're a nonprofit healthcare organization. We administer the Women, Infants, and Children program, supplemental food program. We have OBGYN services. We do a lot of ancillary services like sports physicals, driver's license physicals, employment physicals, and also a lot of drug screening. And we have a very extensive education department, diabetes prevention programs, smoking cessation classes, a lot of work in the schools. Parenting classes, yeah.
So much great stuff. So I'm blessed because I get to see your amazing team on Zoom meetings right now and hear all the great things that are happening. But I think that we'd be remiss to not admit that COVID has had a crazy impact on everything that we're doing. So can you talk a little bit about maybe some of the goods and the bads that have come out of COVID and Lebanon Family Health?
Absolutely. Well, as many of our listeners and participants tonight may know, we are an essential provider. So we remained open during the entire COVID pandemic. And, some of the good things that have come out of that is we have learned how to make our services available to people, even during these trying times. We have instituted telemedicine services and curbside services for many of our programs that we operate. A lot of our education programs have gone virtual. So we've been able to adapt and respond to community need and still be able to meet those needs by making those adaptations. But we've had a lot of changes too. Like everybody, we've had a lot of changes where we've had to institute social distancing. Well, just like tonight, we normally wouldn't be this far apart in having an interview. Wearing of masks, screening everybody for temperatures when they come into our building and asking them screening questions. Lots of different things that we've had to do to adapt to that as well. One of the reasons that tonight is so important is it really helps us to fill the gap of funding. A lot of our things that we do are grant funded, and of course we've been affected like everyone else has been affected with grant funding, but tonight's event helps us to fill some of those gaps so we can continue to serve primarily low income, uninsured, and underinsured individuals.
Yeah, thanks for tying that back into really why we're here tonight. We're having fun, we're joking around, but at the end of the day, the impact that's made by the contributions and the services tonight will just be lasting effects on our community. And you talk about the Women, Infant, Children program, and those are things that last a long time. So it's been incredible. So how long have you been the CEO now?
I've been with Lebanon Family Health Services for 34 years.
34 years. Not much has changed in 34 years, right?
Oh my goodness, yeah, lots of change. And it's been a fabulous journey, incredible journey. When we first started, way back when, we served like maybe 105 clients in our WIC program. Now we're serving just under 3,000 a month in that program. Really huge growth and change. Our listeners may be surprised to know, Brian, that we serve 35% of the city population.
Wow.
So in Lebanon City, 35% of the population utilizes our services for something.
It's incredible. It's incredible. Well, I think it's a testament to your leadership, the incredible team you have. You got to know, many of the old guard, and now you've got some new young gals in here that are just, incredible future leaders, and your ability to adapt and change has been really, it's known, it's seen, it's observed, and I love hearing this curbside stuff. It's meeting your guests where they are. In my world, we're doing the same thing. This community, I don't know, always remembers how lucky we are to have such great services like Lebanon Family Health. So I think kind of wraps us up. I think we'll go right back to what we were just, kind of at earlier, saying, hey, if you don't get the item that you want tonight, and I think Kim was complaining about people outbidding her repetitively. But when you get outbid, we want to remind you to go back to the guide where you can make a contribution of $50, $100, up to $1,000. And as Kim said, your funds tonight will drive the future of this community. So Kim, Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Always a
Are
pleasure,
you gonna
Brian.
make the caramel corn run for us?
You bet.
There you go, we're gonna get some caramel corn. I think we are going to now go back and thank UPMC Health. We've got a short video clip here from UPMC Health, so take a look at this. Go back on me. Already? The 30-second video is over? That was like 30 seconds? Like Kim's bailing, she's like, I'm out of here. All right, so let's talk about a couple other live items. It is 7:45, we got 15 minutes, and these will be getting shut down. A reminder, 8 o'clock on the dot, they're gone, they're gonna shut down. So this is a fantastic opportunity. Kalahari, it's a one-night stay for six. One-night stay for six, Kalahari, up in the Pocono Mountains. If you've never been, beautiful, beautiful area. Great resort to get to. You can win a one-night midweek stay. It's even better. Take a couple days off of work and head up north. 1 week or 1 night midweek stay with water park admission for 6 people in a 2-bedroom, 2-bath suite. The master bedroom has a king-size bed, and the other room has 2 queens. There's a queen-size sleeper sofa in the living room. So plenty of room. Family of 6 can go up. 2 families of 3. You make it 6 however you want. Go up there, enjoy the water park. Nothing better than doing that in this yucky cold weather. This next item is auction number 4, Mount Gretna Cottage Rental for October. Enjoy a 1-week stay in October 2021 at a beautiful tree house in Mount Gretna. We don't need to tell most of you, but nestled in the wooded hillside above the lake, this home is located in Chautauqua section, offers a vacation retreat to refresh your mind, body, and soul. Don't ever take for granted the beauty we have in South Central Pennsylvania, in the Lebanon Valley. What a great opportunity to drive just a few minutes and get away from it all and enjoy a cottage rental here in Mount Gretna. So again, 7:47 is what I've got on my watch. It's important for you to head to the Ready Set auction, get your bids in before 8 o'clock. They'll shut down at 8 o'clock on their own. So we got to hear from Anita earlier at her party, but now we're going to go to a pre-recorded Zoom interview with Vicki from Lebanon Family Health. Sit back, enjoy this interview, and learn a little bit more. And on the other side of this interview, we're going back to Deb.
Hello, this is Vicki DeLoach. I'm Vice President of Finance and Marketing with Lebanon Family Health Services, and I am thrilled to be here today with Onita DeLuca from UPMC Pinnacle. Onita is the Director of Operations for the Lebanon Valley Advanced Care Center and Post-Acute Clinical Care Services team. Welcome, Onita.
Thank you. It's good to see you.
Good to see you. Can you tell us a little bit about UPMC Pinnacle and your role?
Sure. UPMC Pinnacle is obviously focused on our community and providing healthcare services that support the needs of the community. My role in Lebanon is as Director of Operations of the Lebanon Valley Advanced Care Center, which is a large outpatient care center in Annville. We have all kinds of services. Family health, of course, is kind of cornerstone to everything we do. As well as, many specialties, a full imaging suite, express care services, cardiovascular diagnostic services, a lab, etc. And my role is to oversee that.
Great, and I've known you since you've been there, so it's been a wonderful couple years.
Yeah, that's great.
Tell us why UPMC Pinnacle decides to partner with Lebanon Family Health Services.
I think we're really pleased to be working with Lebanon Family Services because they have such a long history of meeting the healthcare needs of women and families in the community, identifying and reducing healthcare disparities in our region. So, UPMC certainly works to address those social determinants of health as well, and always looking to partner with others to expand our resources, tools, and ability to impact the larger community.
Well, thank you. And as I said, we've known you for years and you partner with us on many things throughout the year. So today we're talking about the Travel and Leisure Auction. And is there anything in particular you want to say about your support of this event of Travel and Leisure?
Sure. I know it's a really big event for Lebanon Family Health Services as far as fundraising. I particularly love the support for breast health education and free mammograms, certainly, as well as the other addressing some of the other disparities in the community and providing options for women and families in the community who maybe don't have the resources to go to other facilities. So that's very much appreciated. And I know, that the Travel and Leisure Auction is always a fun time. And that's wonderful, but obviously the goal is to provide resources to the community.
Thank you. And of course, we're switching it up this year as we are with many things and going virtual. So we're so happy that you have continued to support us even as we've made these changes.
Yeah.
So you have talked about what Lebanon Family Health brings to the community. Is there anything else that you feel is important from the perspective of what we are providing in Lebanon?
I think, caring for others, improving the lives of those in our community is just a big focus, obviously, for UPMC. So allowing us to partner with you and to continue to outreach in the community is wonderful. I think, the other thing Lebanon Family Health Services does really well is partner, not just with us, but with other agencies and services in the community very well to connect people with all the resources they need. And I think that's really, what we strive to do as well. It's not just about our own organization, but about all the other organizations that can support a community, because no single organization can do that to lift up the community.
Well, thank you. As you know, we greatly appreciate the philanthropic support. Your time, it's not only about the funds that you contribute, but you volunteer with us in several committees and things that we do throughout the year. We appreciate that. Is there anything else you would like to share today before we close and get back to our auction?
No, just, get those virtual auction paddles ready and bid away.
Thank you so much, Anita. You have a great rest of the day, and we look forward to continuing to work with you.
Great. See you at the auction.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
Welcome back. The next item that I'd like to show you is Fire Pit Fun. Now, I need to ask you to go to your auction catalog and check out item number 34. There is a photo of the actual fire pit there. For certain size and weight restraints, we could not have it here to display. However, we have the grate for on top, we have s'mores fixings, and we have some games that I think you're going to enjoy. Large die, tic-tac-toe, Eagles Jenga, and oversized dominoes. Great day for everybody in the family. The next item I'd like to share with you are these gorgeous, gorgeous birds of a feather, we're calling it. These are two prints by the renowned artist Ray Harm. This is the American Goldfinch and the Baltimore Oriole. They are, as you can see, beautifully framed. Their size is 21 inches wide by 25 inches long. Beautiful, beautiful. And this one is the TLA 2020 Party Bin for 6 people, catalog number 41. In here, you are going to receive Pinot Grigio, Fireball, and Ginger Ale, all the non-perishable items for your Fireball apple cider sangria. The recipe is included so that you can make that at home. 6 ceramic snowflake ornaments, which are handcrafted by our local Cindy Templin. 6 bags of Wertz caramel corn, 6 Shuey's pretzels, and these beautiful Mars insulated skinny tumblers. Now they have matching straws that go with them. Glitter black and glitter blush. I'm sorry. Okay, let's do some more door prizes. Amy Wise. Mix them up. Anything from Amy? Joseph White. And Cindy Van Aken. Okay. While we're waiting to hear from them, there is a beautiful basket here that I want to share with you. This is the Amazing Timeless Cafe gift basket bundle. The lucky winner of this auction will receive a $50 gift certificate to the Timeless Cafe. This beautiful handmade cutting board. And inside the basket, we have Timeless Cafe's homemade products, Java hot sauce, summer peach corn salsa, chili pepper pink salt, Red Haven peach butter, raw honey, sweet cucumber chip pickles, and a coffee mug. Now, I saved this one because at this time, we're going to introduce to you Dwayne at the Timeless Cafe. He's going to do a video on how to correctly carve your turkey.
Welcome. We're at the Timeless Cafe kitchen. I'm Dwayne Spencer, and this is Becky Woodhouse. She's going to be my assistant today, and we're going to show you how to carve and present your holiday turkey. These turkeys we got from Keener Poultry at the Lebanon Farmers Market. They were brined for about 2 days with some herbs and some peppercorns, garlic. We'll have the recipe linked so you can check that out. So we brined it for 2 days. We let it rest for a day. We roasted it for about 3 hours in the oven, and then we let it rest for another hour just so it can gather those juices back up in the roasting pan. Visit our website for the full recipe on the brining, the roasting at thetimelesscafe.com. So I'll start off. I'm going to cut the breast off one side and place it on the cutting board, and then we're going to slice it and fan it. So we did truss this bird, which is tying it with butcher's twine. And that's good for a lot of reasons. Keeps your stuffing in, but it also helps your bird cook faster. You see the breastbone goes straight down the middle. And if you want to wait, unless you want to do it at the same time, you want to do it at the same time?
Well, I want to make sure I can remember what you're doing, but you're not going to go too far ahead, are you?
No.
Where's the bone then?
Yeah, so the breastbone goes down and it kind of comes over this way.
Okay.
And I'm just using the tip of the knife. Just use the tip of the knife and keep the knife blade angled towards the bone. That way you're not cutting into the meat and wasting a lot, which you're not going to waste it anyway. You're going to pick it anyway later, but just watch those fingers. Always keep your fingers behind the knife so you're not cutting towards your hand. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see you do it again.
So just use the tip of the knife and feel when you're against that bone and just use the bone as a guide.
Okay. Oh, I already butchered.
That's okay.
Nobody will see that, right?
Yeah, you're fine. So bring it down.
Oh my golly.
That's it. No, flip it over. Okay. That's okay.
Okay.
Now let's use your slicer.
Okay.
And I like to start with the smaller piece. So yeah. It depends how you like to cut. So you want to cut it this way.
Okay.
So Now this is a preference if you want to cut it thin or you want to cut it thick. It's all a matter of preference.
Oh my gosh. Honestly, if I was doing this at home.
You're doing it fine. Just let the knife do the work.
Okay.
Don't try to press the knife down too hard into the meat. Let the knife do the work. I can't wait to eat some. You feel how moist that is, that white meat?
Yeah.
I'll show you a little trick here.
With your paddle?
My knife? So you use your knife as a spatula.
Okay. I'm not doing that.
Bring it over to your platter and then fan it out.
I feel like
it looks good.
The more I do that, it's going to work.
So now you're going to do the other side. And usually, to be honest with you, if you're good at one side, you're usually not good at the other side. It's just, it's just a different, it just feels different.
Yeah.
And you see, I started with the side that I like to do first.
Oh my gosh.
So it's just awkward. And what you could do,
yeah,
is you can flip that bird over.
Oh, but I wanted it away from myself and you pulled it into yourself.
So let me see.
Okay.
Are you right-handed or left-handed?
Right-handed?
Okay.
Like this?
Yeah, so so just come down.
Okay.
Yep. There you go. And just separate it. Now the only thing that's holding there is skin. Yep, you're good. Yep. Okay.
Okay.
So let's put this back and then just do what you did the last time. Use your slicer.
What's going on? I can't look.
Legs are simple. So bring the bird facing you. Okay. So there's a joint here. So lift the leg up, extend that joint. Yeah, lift it up. There you go. See how it's just falling apart? And then hit that socket. Yep. Just see where that joint is. Yeah.
Up above it?
Yep, perfect. Use your tip of your knife. Pop it out. There you go.
Wow.
All right. So let's present this on the platter. Okay. So now we're getting to the thigh, which we'll separate that. Again, it's another joint.
You're being nice to me because people are watching.
No, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Okay.
All right. So with the dark meat, especially on the thigh, I just shred it and put it on a pile. That way people have a preference, white or dark meat. And then, so you can like take it off the bone. If it's nice and tender like this is, it's pretty much falling off the bone. Just take the bone, yeah, and you can just use your knife, just like that.
Your skin's on that pile too.
It's okay. So you can just cut it up in chunks.
Okay.
See, mine already fell apart, so I skipped a step.
I see. What do you do with this? It's kind of not appetizing.
If it's like rubbery skin, just discard it.
Okay.
If it has a little bit of crisp to it, a little crunch, then, you know, a lot of people like to go for that. So.
Right. That's my grandpa's favorite.
Oh, it has a lot of flavor. Yeah, if there's any fat or anything like that, like totally disregard that.
Okay. Yeah.
Now we're going to go to the wing. We're going to leave that hole. But feel where there's a joint in there. And you can almost twist it and it'll pop right out. That's it.
Yeah?
Yep, that's it. I just put it on there as a display. So we have two presented platters. You can go next step and you can garnish if you want.
I know you said about the instructions being on the website, but you rested it and then you roasted it, right?
Yeah, these are small turkeys. These are about 12-pound turkeys. There's a lot of different methods. Some people like to blast their turkey real hard. And what I mean by that, like hot temperature, 350, 375. I like to do it in reverse. I like to, since it's brined, it's going to hold that moisture. So I just did it for a longer period of time, 325, for about 3 hours for this size turkey. The biggest point is when you roast a turkey, let it rest. And what I mean by that is you're letting those juices, you're letting that meat cool down, and that meat will soak those juices back up. So those juices that you're basting it with throughout the cooking will give it time for that meat to soak those juices back up so it won't be dry.
So just when you have all your other side dishes going, do you have them ready and then cut?
You can do it that way. You can roast your turkey the day before and then cut it, because most people don't eat it piping hot anyway. So you can have your side dishes prepared a couple days ahead of time. If you're thinking about, like, if someone gave you the job of doing Thanksgiving dinner, and do those side dishes a couple days ahead of time. That way you just have to heat and serve. Thank you for joining us. We hope you try this for your holiday meal. And stay tuned and look at our website for the recipe on how we brine this turkey. That was good. I like that. That was a nice touch.
All right, welcome back. We are down to 8:05. So the 8 o'clock items are now finished up. We are another 25 minutes or so from ending this evening. Your evening's just starting. Hopefully you're having an enjoyable party at home. So I've been throwing it back to Deb in the back room, but now she's come to the front room and joined us. We're going to do a couple interview questions before we go into some other videos. But if you've been around the Travel and Leisure Auction in the past, Deb is no stranger to this event. I know that a number of years that I've had the pleasure of seeing it, Deb's always running around somewhere, getting something done. So with that in mind, so how long is it that you've been involved with Lebanon Family Health?
I thought about this, and I can't swear to it, but I'd say probably 8 or 9 years. And it started innocently enough. I offered a basket or two at one point and bought a table for one of the events. I thought it sounded like it would be a lot of fun, and it was. And then one thing led to another, and so I joined the committee, and a couple of years in, they asked me to co-chair with Betty Eisman. Betty, hi.
Sure, Betty's out there watching.
Not herself. She won't be watching with her daughter-in-law, because as we know, Betty is not a tech.
So now here you are. You were co-chair. Now you're chairing this whole committee.
Betty and I are co-chairing this together. Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Very cool. Very cool. So you buy a table. You're having a fun evening, but something that night had a resonate. What was it that said, hey, I want to give a little bit more to Lebanon Family?
Well, we have to go back before that.
Okay.
Because it really didn't have anything to do with the event itself. For those people who know me, I was a lifelong smoker. I started probably when I was like 18 years old. I was good at it. I liked it. And one of my best friends and neighbor, I'm going to give her a shout out, Jenny Lewis McLaughlin, was doing some volunteer work with Lebanon Family Health Services. She was the facilitator for their smoking cessation classes. So if any of you watching are interested in smoking cessation, I heartfelt go do it and take the classes at Lebanon Family Health. So once I finished those classes, I thought, I think I need to say thank you, in some way for that.
Yeah. That's awesome. What's so cool is for us to sit with Kim just a little bit ago, and she talked about all the programs they have, and I think that I share a similar role to Kim, where you get into leadership and you talk about your programs, you talk about it with pride, and you know the impact they have. They're so awesome, but to hear somebody's testimony just to say, look, like I got to the point, and somebody said, hey, do this, and now get to, see you refreshed and be able to say, hey, I'm not a smoker anymore. This is one of the programs here with Lebanon Family Health, and what we're doing tonight can help support that. And as Kim was saying earlier, those programs are still running right now.
Absolutely.
Finding a way to make them happen. So let's come back to this event, this Travel and Leisure Auction. What makes this a special event? What makes it unique? What is it about this event that makes it must be at event for Lebanon?
I mean, obviously, it is a fundraising event because without the funds, Lebanon Family Health cannot possibly do the work that they do. I've always thought that it was unique because of the volunteers, because of the staff at Lebanon Family Health, because of the sponsors, the donors, and everybody is working together hand in hand for a common goal. And that common goal is the betterment of our community. It doesn't have a color. It doesn't have a socioeconomic, it's for the betterment of the community, for all of the community. It's that simple.
Very, very good. Community is what it's about. Lebanon Family Health has certainly been a part of this community and is making this community healthier every day. So with that, thanks for spending a couple of minutes.
Thank you.
Thanks for all the work that you do as a volunteer. I was giving the team props at Lebanon Family Health. They are an incredible team, but as you said earlier, without volunteers, many organizations in this community would not be thriving.
As are you. And we appreciate everything you do.
I come here for the wheat thins in the back. That's what I'm here for.
Okay.
So, all right, we're going to go to a special edition of Joellen's Kitchen Spiced Out Apple Rings. So now we're getting into apple rings, and we still don't have our front corn. So
this particular dish is dedicated to Lebanon Family Health Services, who can't have their traditional travel and leisure auction this year because of COVID-19. So instead, they're doing an online cooking show and asking different people in the community to create a recipe. So this Pennsylvania Dutch recipe is dedicated again to Lebanon Family Health Services. I hope you open your pocketbooks and make a donation because they provide a valuable service here in the community of Lebanon. Hello and welcome to Joellen's Kitchen. It's that time of year when we start thinking about the holidays, and it's fall and we have apples coming in Lebanon County because we have apple orchards. So it's a really nice thing to be able to use apples and bake pies and apple dumplings and apple snits and some of the things we've made before. But there's another favorite of mine from my childhood, and that's spiced apple rings. I don't know if you've ever had them, but if not, you're really missing something. And they're really hard to find in most stores. So today, we're going to share a simple recipe for spiced apples. And it's a nice little flavor that comes from cinnamon hearts, or red hots, they used to call them when I was a kid. And so I wore a red dress to match the red hots and the red spiced apples that we're going to be making. And what I have here is I've sliced up 3 large, I used yellow delicious apples. A firm apple is good. And I have one more to show you how I'm going to do that. So I'll just move that to the side. We're going to cut horizontally on the apple and make 1/2 inch apple rings. Now a lot of people will peel the apples and some won't, whatever your preference, but we're going to be cooking them a little bit. So they'll get soft, and I like shells. I think shells are nutritious, just like on potatoes. So what I found is a bottle of the tea that I like to drink. So I'm just going to take the lid and put it down on my apple across the center and push it down. And then I have an apple ring. There we have number 2. And we're going to put some lemon juice on them so that they don't turn brown. Put in 1 cup of red hots. I have them measured out already. And 1.5 cups of water. Now you can increase this recipe and make lots and lots. But I'm just going to make a small quantity. It's been a while. I want to make sure I have it down right. So this is my old-fashioned cook stove, and we're going to start by turning it on. I need my trusty, and we're going to put a little gas on there. We have our melted red cinnamon. We have our melted red hots in the water. Place our apple rings in here to simmer. And like I said, you can make a double and triple of this. A cinnamon stick. And 1/2 teaspoon of cloves. They'll come out before you pack them up. I'm going to put them into a glass jar because plastic will leach the color and it also stains the plastic. And then we're going to refrigerate them overnight. And the next day they should be ready to eat. Of course, if they go a lot longer, they're even better. My apples are ready to put into a glass container. And there's a reason for that. I have this slotted spoon, and I'm just going to drain my juice through the spoon and try and catch those cloves and of course the cinnamon stick. There we go. Just put these in the refrigerator overnight and just let them soak up that red juice. And the longer they sit, of course, the more red they're going to get. I guess you could say this is the start to our spiced apples. We'll check them out tomorrow. Thank you so much for your time today, and God bless.
Okay, so we're back. We're going to just real quickly go back to the last auctions that ended at 8 o'clock. Kalahari is going to Martha Thompson. Congratulations, Martha. You know my email, so if you need somebody to go enjoy the water park, let our family know. And then the treasure hunt is going to some lady named Vicky Deloche. I don't know what that's all about, but
Yeah, really.
let's just wait until she wins big when she gets over there and finds the big prize. So.
Okay, for sure.
So we have some door prizes to give away again.
We do.
All right. I didn't get to come back here and do door prizes. I got me up front there, so I get to Sarah Wright. Sarah. Do we have to tell them what they can pick from, or what do we just keep going here? And try to make those up as I go, I guess. AJ, Sir Mac.
Sir Macy.
Sir Macy. Abby Overholt. How many are we picking here?
We're going to stop at
Yeah,
3.
stop at 3.
Can we go to the board?
Just waiting to see which item she's picking.
We still have the Prosecco, 3 necklaces, Tito's, assorted beers, 2 of those, and Crown Royal. And if AJ Sir Macy responds,
He did.
does he want the crown?
He hasn't given us a number yet.
Okay.
Actually, Elizabeth replied for him. So.
Okay.
Sarah Wright would like the Tito's.
All right. There it is for Sarah. While we're waiting, I want to show you some jewelry.
Me jewelry?
Yeah.
Deb, I don't mean to interrupt, but yes, he does want the Crown Royal.
Do I know my son-in-law or what? We haven't had the opportunity with this jewelry here, but we have 3 beautiful watches. They are from the Metropolitan Museum of Art. This is like a, green, kind of leaves. Beautiful. It's actually gorgeous. This is more geometric. Black, white, also gorgeous. And here we've got blue and gold. These are amazing. These are camellia charm bracelets, sterling silver, pink, and the blue. We also have amazing handcrafted pins by local artist Doris Sipe. Very, very long, beautiful gold link. That looks like it's about 36 inches. This one I know is 36 inches with reds. And this is a butterfly wing pendant on leather. So we've got a great jewelry assortment here. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Courtney Dunmoyer. We know she's watching. Amanda Lamson. One more. Onita DeLuca. Okay. All right, we'll have another item or two. Chocolate lovers, look what we have from Hershey. This has so much in it. We've got Hershey nuggets with almonds, Hershey nuggets, chocolate syrup, caramel, cookies and cream bars, dark chocolate kisses, kisses with almonds, kisses with caramels. I mean, this is chock full. Get it? Chock full. Okay, that's my poor attempt at humor tonight. This is so pretty. This is a Rion handbag, necklace, and gift certificate, catalog number 35. 36-inch black bead and pendant necklace with cutouts that will feature your surprise. Look at that. Very pretty. I love this color. This is a great, I think, fall or spring, truthfully. Okay, Hallmark fans, do you see this? I just want to drink wine and watch Christmas movies. Does that describe many of us? Popcorn bowl, popcorn, Twizzlers, and Pinot Grigio. Perfect. Perfect. And this one, would this bag hold the world? That is amazing. And this is silk, beaded, fringes, gorgeous, gorgeous. And you know what? It comes with wine.
I think they want us to go check out the wrap board and then wrap up.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sure she did.
Okay. Okay.
best on there. You good? Okay. I think we're gonna wrap up the night. So first off, big thanks to Deb and the team and Betty when you're watching this at home for putting everything together. Thanks to all the volunteers that are here helping out this evening. Thanks to the Lebanon Family Health team that continues to support this community in great ways.
And thank you.
Yeah, it's fun. Also,
It is, isn't it?
It is fun. And a real big thank you out to UPMC Pinnacle for their sponsorship, and obviously Simone for providing us an incredible place to display.
Michelle and
items.
Art, thank you.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful evening. So with that said, we're going to wrap it up. We're right on time. Reminder, the items that are still up for bid are up for bid till tomorrow evening. They'll be closing tomorrow evening. So please continue to come back, visit, share this on your Facebook, share this on your social media. Get folks out there bidding on these things up until tomorrow night. And Kyle's going to play us out with some music. So thank you.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Hey, I'm Kyle Herring, and the song is In the Grain. And oh, how the years have changed. It's getting harder to stay up this late. We cling to our whiskey and youth and drink to things we know don't last. Found friendship, found lovers, found pain. Our hearts etched in the grain. A late night stretched too many hours and headaches for days. Lock the doors, take the keys. Turn the lights out on me. Yeah, I know I should go, but I don't want to deny. We claimed our stake in this old room of metal and wood. We take a piece for ourselves, but I know it's taking more. Lock the doors, take the keys. Turn the lights out on me. Yeah, I know I should go, but I don't want to deny. Envision how one day it would go, a man carrying my name. They say, son, I knew your dad. We used to come see him play. He'd sing and he'd drink with us too. He'd tell stories of you. He spoke of when you'd both been men, sharing this place. Lock the doors, take the keys. Turn the lights out on me. want to. Lock the doors, take the keys, turn the lights out on me. Yeah, I know I should go, but I don't want to tonight. Oh, tonight. Oh, tonight.